Tableau 101, Using Parameters. So now I'm going to show you how to make a parameter. So a parameter is really useful if you wanted to filter for different selections, but that type of filter is not available as a dimension and not in the data. So you can actually make your own. So what I'm going to do here is actually going to make a select a comparison type of parameter. And what this allows me to do is that the orange bar here is going to be variable. So it's going to be based on what I select here. So for example, right now it is defense versus attack, but if I change it to special attack, it'll be defense versus special attack. And so this is really useful if you don't have a lot of space on your dashboard and you want to make sure that you're using it effectively, and also it's not important for you to see all of these variables at the same time. So then you can use something like this. So let me show you how you can make this. So I'm going to start with just a dual axes, and this is right now is defense versus HP, so it's a fixed graph right now. So to create parameters is really quite easy. You just go to the parameters area and then right click and then select create a parameter. Then you name your parameter. And then you can choose the type of values that will be available for the user. So for this one, I'm going to have string because they're going to be all different text values, and I'm going to choose list. So all would just mean like they would be giving a text box and they can write anything they want. And that's usually useful when it's a number and they can put any number they want. But let's say you right now want to restrict them, so I can have a list of values that they can only select from. And then the last one would be range. So if you wanted to set like a minimum and a maximum, then that will be available if you're using, for example, float and integer. So I'm going to go ahead here and put in my different comparisons. So these are the different measure values here that I'm going to be allowing the user to select. So for instance, attack, then because we're comparing against defense, I'm going to exclude that one. So I'm going to skip to HP, special attack, special defense, speed. All right. So once you get those, sorted out, just make sure you remember what the value is for, and what the value looks like and how it's spelled. So because later when you put into use, you have to spell it exactly the same as how you spelled it here. So I'm going to click OK, and then you'll see the parameter here. So then I'm going to come up here and I have to create a calculated field. So not only do you have to make a parameter, but you also have to make a calculated field in order for the parameter to work. So I'm going to call it the same name as parameter, and I'm going to say if select the comparison equals to attack, then I'm going to select attack, which is the value. So here it says if the parameter select the comparison equals to the value attack, which is one of the values in my list, then you should choose attack, which is the measure value. And then else if select comparison equals HP, then HP. Else if select comparison equals special attack, then special attack. So what you would do here, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you have to go through all of them and then make it into an if statement and then just end at the very end. And then at the bottom you'll see that says calculation is valid, so that's good. Press OK. And then now we're going to right click again on the parameter and say show parameter control. So one step that we're missing here is that the variable select the comparison is still not in the axis. I'm going to take this variable and actually just hover over HP because I want it to take over that place, and it will immediately keep all of the formatting that you've already done and just change it to select the comparison. So now I would be able to use the comparison here and just change it. Because I didn't code everything, then it wouldn't be able to change everything, but just the ones that I put into the calculated fields will change for now. And then what I find was that because here it says select the comparison, sometimes it may be a little bit hard to determine what parameter is being chosen, because the parameter box here is kind of small. So what I like to do is put it into my sheet name. So double click on the sheet name, edit title, and then name it the way I want. So I'm going to say defense versus, and then go to insert, and then parameter select the comparison. So if you apply that, you'll see that right now you've chosen select the comparison, and then title has also changed to the select comparison is chosen for special attack, and then the title has also changed to special attack. I'm going to click OK, and there you have it.